Hey y'all, Danica, Dirty Dog Farm. Just gonna do a short little video here. We harvested the last of our peppers this week to officially get ready for our fall beds, and we got some stuff going on here. So hubby is currently watering the asparagus.
Hello.
Hey. So I was a little bit leery about this because I can't bend down. Sorry. Look at this. So we planted roots. So I don't know if this is considered 2-year or 3-year. I don't really know how far the roots get you, but I was a little bit nervous with this that it would end up like my darn potatoes that grew amazing green bushy stuff and then they all rotted. But we have asparagus coming back up, so if any of you know what year I might be in, I would love to hear it. But these are prepped. I have a plan to keep parsley here anyway. I might move one other of these, but I figured I'd let it go until I really figured out. We had a assassin bug problem over here the other day when we were pulling out our pepper plants that were perfectly good peppers. They were still bearing lots of fruit, but I needed the bed space, so we put them all over here. This is going to be kind of like our food forest area. Got some compost over there. Our mascot, the dirty dog. Noodle, say hello. Okay. So we just transplanted them over here, hoping that they'll take with the herbs too. They don't look terrible. There's still a fruit here. There's still a flower here. Nothing is like fallen off, so I don't know. That was the big guy back there. That was a cayenne pepper plant, and we literally cut off, 50 peppers yesterday. And again, it broke my heart, but we need the space, so. And I still have to finish this one. This was the potato bed, but didn't work. Mostly because potatoes were not supposed to be planted when we planted them. So this little gutter was for lettuce. Nothing ever came up. Again, we're from the north and we did everything backwards, but this asparagus is really promising. Like, look at this rhizome. And everything's spreading and growing new stuff. I have faith. I want to trim it back, and I know you're not supposed to touch it, but it's hard. And then this is for Owen, Zach's son. Oh, get off there. He wanted a ghost pepper plant. When did we plant this? Like April, and it didn't start producing fruit until this month.
Yeah, no, that.
But look at this guy. Holy moly. So I promised him that we wouldn't tear it out and that we would leave it here. So we didn't have any other peppers in this bed. And I know you're supposed to rotate between tomato and pepper, so I'm going to leave it because it is actually doing something now. I mean, that thing's amazing. And when he gets here, I'll make sure to videotape him eating one of these ghost peppers on camera and begging for milk when he's done. This is one transplanted parsley. According to my little plan and map I put together, I did want parsley over here. It looks a little crappy. Does anyone know if I can bunch this kind of like you do with celery, like wrap it, maybe put some cardboard at the bottom? I don't know. It just looks like crap. I'm trying parsley from seed, but it's not working. Well, not quickly enough. And then these gutters were for strawberries. Obviously, we planted them at the wrong time, but they're really popping off now. I mean, this is a perfectly good leaf. I know the strawberry festival's in like February or something, so I don't know if these will make it that long, but there's some good stuff going on. I don't know. We'll see. This was onions and carrots in the summer. Everything rotted. Not a surprise. But yeah, I just wanted to come out real quick, and apparently I have really good dirt. David the Good would say that if you can clump it and it stays and then touch it and it falls apart, apparently it's gold. So there's a lot of cow poop in here. Dirty dog. Thank you for watering.
No problem.
Appreciate your kindness.
Anytime.
All right. Oh, sorry. I have dirt in my shoe. All right. So we did quite a lot of things today. Well, over the last couple days, actually. Zach got to primer the inside 2 bedrooms and bathroom, which, again, mother-in-law and son will be here any freaking minute. So we're really in a time crunch. Today I had to pot up all of my seedlings that, again, I'm so overzealous that I probably planted things too early, but I can't help him paint, so I was doing gardening stuff. And we're gonna try some. My moringa, I just had a stick in here. It was wilted to, like, I thought it was dead, but I just stuck it and bottom watered it. I'm finding that bottom watering is really beneficial, at least here in Florida. I feel like with top watering, you don't get all the way to the bottom, and this has been really working out for me. So all of this was planted up today. I have like 6 on the porch still. These things are doing all right. Microgreens. The spicy salad I just never replaced, but chives and parsley are apparently not that great. All of this is new to here. So these 2 over, I potted up today. Something is eating everything. I can never catch what it is to know how to treat it, which is super frustrating. I mean, look at this thing. Like, the hell, this was a little bell. This is all that's left. Oh, that's a goner. That's a goner. Doubt that's gonna do anything. Look at this. Nothing. Eaten. I did catch, I think it's a moth caterpillar. I caught 2 of them yesterday and fed them straight to the chickens for abusing my plants. Look at this. I don't know, these tomatoes just looks like they have a little bit of blight already and holes. I picked off the bottom stems. I'm just a little bit afraid to pull them all. But look, they look like crap. They're so big. Sad. Sad. This is my only calendula. And I don't know if you've seen those seeds, but they look like tiny little brains. They're huge. You think they would do something prolific, but they don't. And everyone says, oh, they're so easy to grow. Well, I did put some down here. I thought maybe it was too warm, too much sun, and they're actually growing. I don't know if the ginger is going to do anything. I didn't write on this, so Lord knows what that is. And then this, I didn't even get to show you guys this. So I'd been working on the porch, which is great because I'm in the shade. There's a ceiling fan, but again, family's coming and that's really our only hangout. So my wonderful husband built me this little area, which is really nice. It's keeping everything shaded and wet free. We found these shelves in one of the storage barns that the owners left. Ooh, and that closet door, I kind of want to put it like back here to make like a little, I don't know, backdrop. I don't know. We're still trying to figure out how to hold it up because hurricanes have not come yet. So that might be an issue. But so this is all the empty cells are the stuff I took out today. These are all sunflowers. And this moringa. This baby like tripled in size just today. More moringa. And I have romas. I didn't think they would come up, but they are. Not a single leak. This, so this tray is my I give up tray. I get impatient when I see things grow and then other parts of the cell aren't growing. I get frustrated and say, okay, well, nothing's going to grow. So this time I took that whole entire tray and put every piece of dirt in the cells, in like one of these 72 cells. Threw it in here, and look at all the stuff growing. I'm pretty sure those are marigolds. I don't know what this is. They look like squash, but I don't know because I get frustrated. I don't know. I'm a single child Aries. I'm not really sure. But a little bit of herbs, basil and dill. No chive, no parsley. This is doing really good. Lots more tomatoes coming. You can see I took out some sunburst squash. Those were the only things that were really doing anything in this guy. And then I only took out 2 things here, the cucumbers, but I got really pretty decent germination out of all this stuff, which makes me happy. And the toothpicks are much better than these plastic tags, especially when they're in the sun. They just fade and then you don't remember what you did. So, like this guy, where I planted all my things that weren't germinating, I did the same thing to these 2 buckets. And look, things are popping off everywhere. I don't know what they are. Thai pepper, because the one Thai pepper I have on the other table is not doing anything, and these aren't either. And then all of these in the red solo cups are zinnias. I've never actually tried to grow a flower other than marigold, so that's doing really well. And they're so pretty, I can't wait to like actually have them in my garden. Sugar snaps are coming up. Rattlesnake not yet. These guys are up. This is spinach, which is part of my companion to my raised beds that I just showed you. And again, I don't have anything yet. So, ooh, look at this. Look how red it's getting. Oh my gosh. It's so beautiful. Get a little squeeze. Squirter. Sorry, I know a lot of people don't like this noise, but I just love this damn plant. Okay, so wanted to fill you in. Oh, let me show you one other thing. This guy. So we took the beans out of the bag, put them in the ground. They still weren't doing anything. Today I cut back the runners. I couldn't find anything saying that I should or shouldn't. But they're not doing anything. So I said, screw it. Let's just try it. And then in the holes, look, there's a hole there and a hole there. I put in just bean into the ground. And nothing's up over there. Those microgreens. Just being outside in Florida. No tent, no cover, no UV light. It's amazing. But look at this baby. See it? It doubled since this morning, but that's only one that's come up, so kind of exciting. And leaf miners everywhere, spider webs. I know you can't see that probably, but I'm not. Can I stick my hand? No. Did you see him jumping? No, you can't see that. See, nope, can't do it. Okay. Yeah, we've gotten a lot done here the last couple days. I ran to, sorry, it never stops being hot here and it's just so sweaty. I ran to Yard Stop today to talk to them about what kind of mulch I can use this year. Last year we got like their cedar, like thick cedar chopped mulch, and it did fine. There was nothing wrong with it, but it doesn't break down over the year. So when we were tilling those beds a little bit, there's just a lot of big wood pieces, and I kind of wanted something a little lighter that would maybe break down a little bit over the year. So, over the season. So they have some pine straw. They're selling it for $6.99 a bale, which I think I'm going to pull the trigger on. And we're also considering using that as some other garden beds, because our plan was to have one more over in the raised beds, and then we were going to fill the grove. We were going to kind of outline it with raised beds also, but price of lumber and then to get all that dirt here and shovel it, and it's still 100 degrees every day. I can't. So we're going to try, I got to do some more research, but we're going to try to grow some things in hay bales and see what happens. So we'll have stuff in a raised bed. We're going to throw some stuff in the patch, and then we're going to try to put some stuff in the hay bales and see what happens. So it's going to be a pretty big experiment, but for $7, it's cheaper than buying lumber and a ton of dirt, because they take so much. Even the ones in the garden bed, we did do the lasagna thing. We put in old branches and twigs, and we cut down so much stuff when we first got here. Plastic bottles, like any kind of decaying thing, anything we could recycle, we put in those raised beds. So, but when we added the compost to that, oh my God, the soil is perfection. So I'm pretty excited about those beds. But we are going to experiment in ground directly, raised beds, and then the hay bales. So I'll keep you posted on that. Again, we can't afford to buy more lumber and fill all that with dirt. I don't want to keep tearing up the yard to use our own native soil, even though in Florida it's pretty epic. I mean, it's sandy and gritty, and the patch that I showed you the other day, it's got a lot of ash in it. It's pretty good stuff, but again, it's too hot to do that kind of manual labor. So anyway, just wanted to give you a quick fill in. The next couple of days are going to be really busy. We, again, time crunching here to have rooms ready for our family. And, and Z ran out of primer today. And he calls me and he says, sorry, I just need a... Sorry. He said, where are you? I need you to do me a huge favor. And I was thinking, Lord help me. I said, I'm at the Yard Stop, just, checking on pricing for, mulch and stuff. And he's like, I need you to go to Lowe's and pick up more primer. I ran out. And I'm almost done with one bedroom, and then we got to do a second coat. So I need you to grab 2 5-gallon buckets of primer. And he's like, I know you can't lift them. Just ask someone to help you. So I go to Lowe's, grab my shopping cart, go to the paint section, check my picture that he texted me to make sure that I have the right thing. And Lowe's doesn't sell Behr paint. Cool. Not that I was doing anything, sensitive or important today, but to get down to that spot is right at the connection of some major interstates, and it's not fun to deal with. So I sent back some emoji faces. And then hopped over to Home Depot, and again, I have really terrible bad hands. I actually have to go to the surgeon tomorrow to figure out how we're going to deal with my hands. And some really skinny older woman says, "Ma'am, I'll help you. Don't do that. I'll help you." And I'm thinking, I could probably at least lift you, but I can't pick up this 5-gallon bucket of primer. And she did the leg squat, bend with your knees, and she put both those things in my basket for me, and I thanked her so much because I felt like I'm only 42. She had to have been 15, maybe 20 years older than me, and she just lifted those things like a boss. So kind of made me feel bad about my life, but I mean, I can't help it. I have extreme carpal tunnel and nerve damage, so, but it was just, I mean, she was really, really, really nice about it. And then she said, when you go to the counter, just ask someone to help you load it. And of course, I parked all the way in the back under the shade, thinking, I got this. I can lift these. It's 5 gallons. But I couldn't. So I did a checkout, and then the kid that checked me out, I said, I'm going to leave my cart here and bring the truck up. And he helped me load them. So everyone here is so nice. Every store we go to, people are just super, super helpful. But yeah, I was a little teed that I went to the wrong store, but he tends to do that quite often. And I don't blame him 100% because we go to both stores on the regular. But again, I was kind of already out doing my own thing, and then begged for a favor and went to the wrong place. But whatever. We have primer. Everything got potted up today, so we're going to do a second coat tomorrow, and then we should be starting tile in the bathroom, which I cannot wait to show you guys. I hope it comes out like I want it to. You know how when you envision something, you put the colors together, and you think it's going to go great? Well, I hope that happens because I'm pretty excited about it. So, all right, I'll let you go. I'm just rambling at this point. It's hot, sweaty, I'm hangry, thirsty. No more water. All right, so stay tuned for the next time. The thing I keep forgetting to say that my hubby keeps yelling at me about is, I don't know, hit like, subscribe, a bell or something. I don't really know. If you like my rambling and watching us experiment and remodel and build things out of scrap, stay tuned and do all those things I mentioned before. That's it. And Noodle, what do we say? What do we say? Do we say dirty dogs have more fun?
Yes, we do. Okay, bye.